Hey, welcome to all of you vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, gamers, non-gamers, and good old-fashioned pop culture enthusiasts. So this is a after-hour session of the EMP Rec Room. So we're a casual hangout, pop culture chat, whatever kind of channel where I try to go through a certain set of games where I'm hopefully entertaining myself and hope to entertain you in the process through some value-added content via commentary or sound effects. So basically, we focus on a subset of games that involve strategy, stealth, sandboxes, or shenanigans. So our one official stream of the week is Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we're working on Mercenaries Playground of Destruction at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is very rich in shenanigans, so sandboxes are definitely a fun time. So that's why it's our game of focus for the one time we do guarantee that we're going to try to be on. So for other evenings, usually Sunday through Thursday, we're on anytime between 7 to 9 p.m. Definitely getting a later start tonight. Had some real life shenanigans going on that had to be contended with, but at the same time still wanted to be on and make some more progress on tonight's game, which is Ninja Gaiden, the vanilla version for the original Xbox. So, if you're new here, we are on 5 platforms, which I refer to as the Hyperstream. We are on Pilled and Odysee, which are our preferences. Pilled has a great community, and also we're participating with their team up with Extra Life, which is a fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network. So gamers can help out and donate toward that. And I think there's some competition stuff going on there. You can find the link to that on my Pilled profile or in the link or even in the chat on the Pilled side if you're viewing that. Also, Odysee is a preference. That's where we got started. Also, we already have past episodes ready to rock there. That is usually going to be one of the most up to date platforms we have. We're also on YouTube, and I'm also working on getting caught up on our past episodes on that. The only 2 games that are behind are Mech Warrior and Shadow Tactics. And we're also on Twitch and Kick. And there's apparently been some drama with Twitch lately. So we are hoping that Kick is starting to become more viable as a lot of people are trying to make the move from Twitch to Kick based on the policy stuff going on. And speaking of policy, sinkholes, there is also Rumble where we will upload our replays, but we cannot yet stream to that because they're goofballs. Also, if I'm ever going to miss an official stream, I'll do my best to keep Gab updated or my Pilled account sometimes because I know that's one of our regulars. So we'll see what happens there. Also, make sure you share out the show, hit the like button, subscribes, follows. Those are always appreciated. And anything you pass along the way, we are grateful for. One of the other things we can do to help out those, go check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/theenforceros. We are working on a big sci-fi franchise, have been for a very, very long time. And right now, there is already a couple content drops up there for subscribers, so you can get access to audiobook content for $5 a month, and you can check out the prologue and part of Chapter 1 for free to get an idea. A lot of martial arts, a lot of sci-fi. So if you're into things like Star Wars, The Matrix, any of the games that we stream, there's a good chance you're going to like the stuff we're working on there too. Also got some pop culture artwork in the works. Getting close to getting one done for the month, which does coincide with a game we just fired up last night, which was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. So we're having a fun time with that one, and that one's going to be definitely more pick up and play. We're less concerned about the long let's play kind of aspect. So we might see that one in rotation a little bit more often, or at least if I can do a midday stream, that would definitely be one of the contenders. So we are on tonight, as mentioned,
because of its incredible
Ninja Gaiden for the original Xbox. So this is our 4th episode, and it was kind of interesting. Last week we headed underground and we're fighting with the Bone Dragon boss. And I technically beat him once. Well, not even technically. I did beat him once. But stupid me got killed before getting to the next save point. So we're still there. The other problem is, because I know there's even the most dreaded boss imaginable coming up after him, I'm trying not to use the power-up item, which replenishes your health and all your items, because they are so expensive and rare. I'm trying to get this guy out of the picture without running into that issue. So hopefully we'll make that happen. We're gonna have to jump right in with a boss fight. Then we get back to some normal action stuff before we get to the crazy boss after that. So we're gonna see what happens and go from there.
The modern
I always gotta make sure I turn the audio back on if I'm starting to do that, because I don't want to make it harder for you to hear me talking about the game audio.
Is gripped firmly in the hands of young ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
So, also as a side note, this is Ninja Gaiden. This is not Ninja Gaiden Black. I think a couple of the platforms, or maybe just one. I think Kick, it's showing as the Master Collection, and on Twitch it's showing as Ninja Gaiden Black. I picked this one because they have refactored so many things in this game. I wanted to start out with the original in its crude form, before balances, before weapon additions, and we'll eventually get to Ninja Gaiden 2, the Sigmas, and eventually the Master Collection.
It has been
So one thing I've remarked about before is this game is very stingy on save points. So they don't put the save points right before the boss. They put it before you got to go fight some other garbage and then fight the boss. And that might involve frustrating platforming and other goofy things. So we can only hope that these bats might give us a little bit of health and stuff, because otherwise we're going to end up having to use one of our health before fighting the boss. I personally am not somebody who likes doing the same stuff over and over again. That's why I don't typically do arcade-style games, speed runs, and the like. So this is one of those games where I got most frustrated having to replay areas that I'm familiar with, only to get to the thing that's the challenging part. And see, like, I'll end up having to redo this again because of, again, having to diff the platforming element. This game has a real finicky camera, and if you don't get it set up right, you're going to end up goofing everything up. It's wall runs and everything. I almost feel like old 2D platforms were a little bit more forgiving. Clearly not getting that lined up right. There we go. Completely missed the wall. And then you get stuck in the corner of the wall. That's awesome. Did that a few times in the last episode. Yeah, see, if you don't get that just right, the collision model and everything will be more difficult than the boss itself. Ah, and then overjumping it. Game hates me tonight. Could be a short episode. There we go. It's got a cable issue here. That's not helping. There we go. Don't diff the easy one. Okay, so you can at least take one hit other than the giant one, so just gotta switch weapon first. I don't think chucks are as effective on this guy. And we just gotta make sure we, if as much as possible, try to heal before getting taken out by a big chomp. I'll let you do your animation once. Hopefully I won't need to see it again. You can't even dodge stuff. Hail. Hail again. Hail! Yep, got smacked. Yep, and we only have one small health item, so the rest we can fix, but all the big ones are still alive. Hailing one direction that time. Ah, still catches you in the air. You've got to be furthest away from the camera and time your jump over the tail correctly. See, I'm even in the wrong corner, it still gets me. And I have to waste the health because if he gets a piece of you with a chomp, it's going to shred most of our health bar. There, got that. There we go. Hail. Hail. And hitting the jump button, he's still stuck in some animation. There, one down. Stuck in the middle of the animation. Two down. Here we go. Ah! That's gonna be close. Oh my goodness. That was way too close. Three down. I got impatient last time when I kept trying to wail on the last leg and still got damaged. You're using up all of her health. Be like that. Here he goes again. I don't know how that one missed. Unbelievable.
Holy shnikes, it worked.
Gives you an audio cue that there's an item next to you. I'll explain it here in a second after we get done with the score. Yeah, so that chime is an item right next to us, and I didn't realize it was right next to us. I thought it was like on one of the higher platforms. So, dumb me, I pick it up, and then I go up to a previously established area thinking, oh, let me go figure out where that's at, not realizing I picked it up already. So, in the process of that, I died while platforming back down, and then put us in the situation where we now had to redo the boss all over again. Or at least, and then I did, and used up our Talisman of Rebirth, which is the expensive item. And that was not good. It's very, very amateur level, ninja dog level. Like, the first time I ever had to play this game, because I was so short on health supplies, I had to, like, keep coming back into this room to, I guess you'd call it farming, to keep farming the essence, kill the bats enough times to keep saving up to go buy health items. But even with that, I didn't even know where the closest health thing was, or guy to buy stuff from is around here. So the game's pretty much telling us we gotta go back down with the water to weaken, and now that the giant dragon skeleton crashed through the floor, revealing another area. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wild wall running leads to bad things if there's not stable ground underneath. Okay, there is one scarab in this room. I'm just looking around, make sure there's not anything else I'm forgetting here. Let's pick that one up. And then head into this room. Yeah, oh, how little I knew when I first played this game and about all this mythology with the Eye of Osiris and so many other things that are so frequently embedded in video games and pop culture. Of course, we got these fun guys to deal with now. This area is actually a problem because these archer guys will either take a long time to shoot you or hit you like quick fire, and those arrows can take you out of the combo that while you're working on another one. And I did put a corner in the room, so it kind of minimizes that a little bit. But yeah, sure enough, that one tagged me right in the middle of the combo. Yep. These guys are not nice. Invite them over for tea. Shame on you. Be a blue. Yep. Yeah, see? Waits to fire until you're right next to him. There you go. I'd say die, but you're already dead. Okay, there's Trader Joe. Alright, we're in desperate need of some of those, but we can only buy like... No, we could buy almost 10. We could buy 9. Ah, scarabs. Yeah, that, we need that. That I don't remember. Okay. If we can upgrade the dragon sword, we need to. So we're going to do that. So if I recall, I thought there was an armlet that had something to do with the charge time for the ultimate attacks, because so far I've been sitting here charging and then it doesn't go into the proper mode. So maybe we'll find out once the once I got to level 3. In the meantime, we definitely need a ton of these, or at least enough to offset some damage. Can't afford the big ones, but we'll probably find a couple more on the way. But we'll hang on to the rest. So let me try see if I can do a charge up here in a second. No, it's almost like it only works if you draw in essence. There's no standalone charge up now. That's what I was wondering if the armlet was what I was missing, but there's something that they've changed, or at least the vanilla one was missing before they updated it. What we got here? Map. Ninjas don't need maps. Okay, well, at least they put this here. We'll save over our intro because there's not that much going on. Alright, so some of this gets really interesting here. Not sure if we're close enough to get that up and running yet, but we'll find out. Alright, so Life of the Gods, you need 9, so I can activate them, but it won't matter. We will take this one, though, because that will extend our life bar. This gives us an extra Ninpo spot. And I'm going to activate this for the time being. Alright. Because we're so short on funds, I'm not too concerned with updating the wooden sword. The thing is, the wooden sword goes from completely useless, almost like through 7 out of 8 levels, and then becomes almost like a power weapon once you finally get there. But you spend a lot of money in the process. So I'm sorry, like, all the way through level 6, it's this training weapon. Then the final level, it swaps out for a big, bulky-looking thing. I think it's called the Labored Flawlessness or something like that. Okay, let's see what happens. So, Scarab here. Of course, the game's gonna make you, oh yeah, let's walk across the bridge, good idea. Oh, something's not right here. What's going on? Don't do it! Oh, you did it. Oh, graceful landing. Oh, back to the flail, too. Yeah, even with only a level 1, still won't do jack. The archers? Nope, just other guys. Oh, you had to put the little guys in here too, huh? Yeah, that makes it problematic. Ouch. Honestly, I don't even remember if I have to fight these guys, but we got 2 doors, and I just kind of want to clear them out just in case they're keeping the door from being unlocked, but if I have to fight them a second time, I'm just going to run past them. Kind of, again, exercising futility. Get off. That's... I didn't want to do that. I gotta figure out how to mash better without activating that. What are you standing away? I couldn't see. See, if I don't match on the buttons, he's going to be mauled, and I don't want to activate the Nimpo because it's, like, not something I want to waste it on. Off. Anybody else? Good. No. Okay, so I know for fact, 100%, that at least, I don't know which version, but these rooms, or at least one of the two, got completely nerfed. You had to fight these guys while trying to deal with these swinging balls of death. And... oh, jeez. At least in my case, I found it better to go deal with these guys first. Preferably... because these guys will hit you. Maybe not. Yeah, I found a sweet spot. Alright, there's one. Let me go get... I'm gonna try to wing out, see if we can get this guy. See if I can get the blue one before... nope, I got it. Okay, so you gotta be thorough, because sure enough, they put a scarab down here behind one of the pillars you would never see otherwise. Yep, there we go. There's a large one. So as if those guys weren't a problem, here's where it gets really bonkers. You gotta do that to activate this bridge. And you've only got enough time. Yeah, and then you don't have your camera right, you miss, and then you gotta reset and do it all over again because the bridge will disappear after a period of time. I don't know if I have to wait for it to reset or if I can just do this. Then you gotta do a wall run at the end and hope you don't get clobbered by the other one. Oh, I wonder what that did. Open door, or opened, serpent holding gem, 1 of 2. Thankfully, you don't have to do that in both directions. You can just run across the floor on the way out. Okay. Oh, nope. I was just about to say, at least it didn't respawn. Wrong. Okay. This one... you don't have to worry about the timed bridge, but... it's just still beneficial to get rid of these guys first. Alright, he's done. Ouch. Yeah. See, if you don't get your shots on, then guess what? They're gonna tag you and you're gonna set up all over again. Alright, I wasted an arrow. How about down here? Nope. Okay. So, one of these rooms, all they did was, like, get rid of all the hazards and replace it with water, and Hayabusa can magically run on water in the update. So it really removed all of the challenge from it. So that's one of the reasons, personally, I prefer coming back to this one because the challenge is still there. But I know a lot of other people have issues just because the overall balance changes are completely different. Oh, and that's why this one can be more of a challenge, is because if you run out of arrows, you're finding another way to deal with that guy. So essentially, I'm going to run back to the other room, get some more arrows, come back, deal with him from a distance. Oh, I'm going to have to fight all three of them again, I think. So that was kind of silly. So you've got to take each one out with 5 arrows or less. Is that correct? So, yep. So... Alright, that's 4 for him. For him. Good, I've got 8 to deal with the other guy. Did I pick this up or not? Oh, silly me. Gotcha. Okay, so the added variation here is dealing with these spikes and me getting too close to the swinging ball of death. So at least on another note, you can use the shadow on the floor to kind of get your positioning a little better. So this one, you gotta get over the spikes and then kind of like dodge roll the area after it. There we go. Nope. Oh, not good. Wait, at least it didn't knock me off. Still. Nope. Yeah, said games like this are not for the faint of heart to put up with that kind of frustration. I'm personally not somebody who's even been able to tackle games like Dark Souls or Neo. I just don't have the patience to keep doing it. Again, the same thing over and over again. Oh, I died? Sweet, I lost my stuff. Sweet, I died again, I lost more stuff. That one's over the middle. Oh, and I'm missing one of the other tricks. I forgot about this. Oh, dummy. Now we got 1 arrow left. So here's the issue. You can go get more arrows, but guess what? You're going to be wasting arrows again on the bad guys. So it's almost like you're better off trying to figure out what the solution is, or you're just going to have to take the bad guys out without using arrows. Not sure if using not the shurikens, but the incendiary shurikens or anything would have any benefit or not. There we go. So you can be done without it. You have to have a way. Just timing is bonkers. There we go. So here's something else that's kind of rough. We're going to be walking into that room with whatever health we have left. And no save point, no ability to buy anything else for a sub-boss fight. So I'm going to switch to the sword now. I'm going to get more arrows. And off we go. Now get out of here. Oh, I better use the other health item first. So the good thing is it's a repeat boss, which we've taken out before, and now we have a little more damage with our sword and everything. Come on. Alright, give me blue. Red too. Alright, grow your stupid tentacles back. Bring me on the way down. Not cool, man. Want that blue. Yeah, so you only have time for like one combo string because then he goes invincible again after the rest of the hits. Good thing this guy is predictable once you know how to do it. See ya. Give me those, give me those. Oh, cutscene. Cool. Back to full health. Almost. Alright, so the good thing is I think it puts those new barriers on both sides here, because obviously they took the bridge out, making this area completely useless. But now you can jump back up to the save point. Yeah, we did okay. I think we used a health or something, but that's not too bad given the situation. Don't waste the arrow. Okay, so no bridge. Jump back down. Land with all the grace of a ninja. And then wall flip your way back up to... Well, try to wall flip your way back up to... This is a problem. Get on the corner. There we go. That's what I expected. I don't think there's anything else we can do up there, but I'll double check. Scarabs or anything. Okay. Alright. This is important. This upgrades the Ninpo. So you can see these can go up to level 3. Fire Wills doesn't have a level, but there's two others we've yet to unlock. There is the Ice Storm and the Izuna. I think there's just enough... Well, it makes it difficult. You either need all the Scarabs or find some really well-hidden stuff in order to find everything to get them all leveled up. So if you don't, you kind of have to pick and choose. And I found the Ice Storm to be kind of useless, so I put everything into this one or the... Is it the Izuna? Yeah, the Izuna's the lightning one. So both I find to be a little bit more effective, other than the ice one. So unless somebody else more knowledgeable than I explains the context and how to use it more effectively. So I forgot we gotta pick this, then we'll apply it here. So this fireball is going to be a little bit more helpful, I think, in the upcoming boss fight a little bit. Here's a new save point. Oh yeah, goody. More archer guys. Get the chunks out. Oi. A ton of the dead guys. This actually might be the ice storm. Yeah. So, I don't really want to use my health. We just saved, so actually I'll tell you what, I'll risk it. Hope we get a blue health from one of these guys. Ah, maybe. If not, we're going to be reloading here real quick. Gotta take the archers out first. Give me blue, give me blue. There's a blue. Another blue. Yeah, you can take these guys' heads off, they're still mobile. Swing. Man, you're mean. Probably not gonna get another blue. I have to use the health. Oh, they give me blue. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, not good. Get off. Use the health. Oh, two left. Oh, see, there I go again. Wasted. Well, at least I caught the guys. Anybody left? That worked out. There we go. Bats. They'll give us a little bit of blue. Yes, it looks like an Egyptian jackal. Street dog statues. Ninja. Just a byproduct of the public education system. According to Al Gore. Alright, so this room's a little bit goofy. So, there's a sarcophagus there, and the item you need is on top of it, so you gotta do what limited puzzle solving this game affords, and figure out how to fix that. That's respawn. So, it's a good thing I kind of know how this works. So, you can essentially land on the stone, and then it will get it to drop. Now, also, if you notice, the little sparklies up there, there's a scarab all the way up there. So, I advise not bothering trying to figure that out. You can kind of try wall jumping, but the problem is there's a cap to it, so you're not using that to get up there. Basically, it's just an indication you're coming back to this level later. And there'd be a way to get up there. Okay, so you push that down. Now... Clearly I'm forgetting something. So I think that's something to do with keeping it locked in place. Or no... Oh. That's what it was. You gotta stand on this to get it to come back down. Now you need to be able to... As basically you can see it did the opposite. So it's down, but the other one is not. You still gotta do this, though. Now it'll stay down while that's dropped. Okay. Wolf deity wisdom. I don't think so. Ain't no wolf, little G. Skull key. That's convenient because there's a door with a skull on it. Who wants to go down the creepy tunnel first? To use the pathetic line from National Treasure. Uh-oh. Call the plumber. That can't be good. Run, ninja. So we are now underwater. But we have the ability to have air. Swimming controls are kind of wonky in here, so aid to dive, and then you control with a thumbstick. Certain things that kind of happen, though, that are like getting able to dive on command is a little bit spotty. So, like right now, I'm trying to get him to go downward, but he's like punching. Alright, let's try that again. Come on, dummy. There we go. Now there's a tunnel here. So you can hop on the elevator or take the tunnel, and I highly advise taking the tunnel first. It's just far enough that you barely have enough oxygen to get to it. So it limits your options of doing a whole lot of exploration. Otherwise, good thing there isn't any. See, you're already in the red. So, for the purpose of the save point, because you're going to want it. Oh, an elevator. Yeah, sure doesn't look like an elevator. Ain't no strings, ain't no cables. So here we go. This is the zone in which I have in the past broken a controller. Indirectly. I know what awaits us. See, this looks like an elevator. Ah, back to this monastery. Monk room. Oh, of course they locked the door on us. And they leave us some nice black ninjas. Black, brown, whatever they are. They don't like us. They're mad. Probably because they got cheated at McDonald's. Alright, we needed dragon sword. Dispatch again. There we go. Okay, so I think those guys may or may not respawn indefinitely, so what I'm going to do, if they don't respawn indefinitely, I'm going to go save again, but here's the thing. They kind of like, hey, my safe was open. I better change the combination and write it down again so the same person can figure it out. So we go right, left, right, left. And then it says 14th day of the 10th month. So 1410, right, left, right, left. Yeah, remember, make sure we hit the button on it this time too. So, right. Left. Right. Left. It makes you take the long way all the way around. Oh, look. One more of those, and we extend our health bar. So, knowing there's a boss right around the corner, I'm being a little redundant here. Because otherwise, if you don't defeat this boss, guess what? You're going to fight the Black Ninjas again. You're going to have to pick that up again. You have to open the safe again. Waste of time. So that way, basically, if you do die against the boss, which if you've not played before is guaranteed, you're going to have to just go from the save point to the swim point and onward. Rather than doing all the tedious stuff again. The health bar doesn't actually, you know, your oxygen doesn't stop going down until you actually make it onto the elevator and it activates. So, okay, so that's good. So we don't have to fight them again. It's a one-time good deal, and by good, I mean bad. So here we go, back in the Cathedral of Doom. No point running all the way around the other way. So we're just gonna pop on down. That's weird. So despite this game's demonic visuals, this is just a crazy cutscene. There she is, Queen Frustration herself. Lots of dashing involved. That's why I picked Ninpo, because it acts slightly defensively if she comes to tag you, and she does a lot of stuff that will rip you from your health. Yeah, like that. You got options. Yeah, look at that. Health bar, gone. We're on to the big one next. You really only get a chance at one combo hit with her, like a lot of the bosses. So I'm not even gonna try to go with the second one. I'm gonna try to avoid. She even just dodges even the fast incoming attack. think so. Oh, not good. Alright, gotta use big health. Ouch! This fireball can track you. Yeah, she even uses columns and pillars. There we go. I mean, the good thing is you can evade him as long as... Catch him. Well, not if you're not stuck in a corner. Gotcha. Oh! Tagged her, but she didn't get stunned. Oh, now I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, I thought she tagged there. From the pillars. Ouch. I'm good. I'm facing the wrong way. There goes the talisman, but that's why we have it. That's why I did not want to lose it on the other boss. She is the only boss I can really justify that for, or like end-game boss. And honestly, because we had her on our first try, I mean, we were so close. I'm inclined to like redo and see if see if we can try one more time without using that up. Here's my girl.
Do it. I can't kill my own sister.
It's not a good sound. So that is the level of infamy as far as my experience playing Ninja Gaiden. It took me a long time to figure out how to whoop that one. Okay. So now that you've experienced that, and surprisingly I beat her on the first try, only because of the talisman. Oh. Alright, you know what? We're going to save this part. Or skip that part. You can experience that once we finish with Alma. Yeah, this game doesn't even let you go back to the menu. I had to actually just hit the back button and the start button simultaneously to go to the main menu. Talk about clunky. Back in the day of crude interfaces. So now that I did that, there's a good chance that I will now fail repeatedly on account of trying just to spare myself spending that one item. So if it takes more than a couple tries, I will end up probably breaking for the evening, and then we come back to fighting her. Better frame of mind the next time. I can see why I saved that extra time. Alright, so we got small health, I think a small health left and 2 big health. And hopefully we can dodge a few more attacks off the start this time. We can skip the cutscene, I believe. Yeah, that's the thing I usually save the fireballs for. I jumped the wrong way. cool. Oh. Not cool. Are you serious? See? Already getting wrecked. The thing is, you can't even activate the flying swallow attack without kind of like facing the correct direction. And I can't even see what's going on. There we go. Oh, it didn't stun. And I'm facing the wrong way. Yeah, that light grab she does is another attack that's like half your health. There we go. Ah, I didn't bash. Oh, I'm almost dead. There we go. Nail her with a fireball, except I couldn't even see it. Really? Yep. Wow. Not used to that. Maybe that's something I never even knew. Take her out with a fireball. Boom! Oops, you dodged. Oop. Wow, there we go. That's what we wanted to happen. Oh look, she turned it into a skylight again, but we'll skip that. So, much better than the bone dragon. You'd almost think I'd played her before. Not even mind the fact I would take the point hit on not having the Ninpo. Just want her done and over with. Okay, so now you can experience this cutscene.
Internal Affairs National Security Forces. The Duoco Monastery has been attacked and has suffered extreme damage. Request full alert throughout Taiwan.
Oh look, it's a false flag.
Order has been received from Taiwan High Command.
Our fiend went down, now we must blame it on all invaders.
Set up a curfew for all civilians.
Yep, lockdown.
Request available information on the target. No new information at this time.
Congratulations, you have been pre-programmed.
So, the greater fiends have a soul, don't they?
Yes, they are the ones who retain a spirit even after becoming fiends. There are only 3 of them. Doku, my sister, and another who guards the Emperor.
It's not safe for you to be around me. You should go now.
You're a trouble magnet. Uh-oh. Man, that place got wrecked.
Ah, Rachel. I should kill you now for the pain you've inflicted on Alma, but instead, I shall use you to make her even stronger.
Oh, look, it's
It will
Samurai
be
Darth
your
Vader
blood,
again.
the cursed blood of a twin sister that shall serve to awaken Alma.
Oh, look,
It's a
Hammerhead.
shame such a fine specimen has to go to waste. You might have become more powerful than even Alma, but no longer.
That was very nice. I'm gonna own you for that. Oh, that's subtle. We just left her hammer laying there. Maybe I should go look, see if it's still there. Tyron. What's that say? Curfew, blah, blah, blah. Can I go back inside? Yeah, the game lets me back inside. So, one of these is blocked off. That would be... maybe not. You can get over it. There we go. So the other thing is these chests are still here. So that one we emptied. Did we empty this one? We did not. So this hopefully will help. Oh, except we're full. And I can't even spend one for no good reason either. So... oh, look! Rachel's weapon. Nice beefy warhammer. So there's not really a whole lot to see at this point when this place is just literally destroyed. It's kind of cool though. You can see the choppers flying around outside. So this game is so weird because it goes back and forth between the occult to the military. It's just, to me, especially for its time, its stylization was just so interesting. I don't know if people felt the same way about the classic Ninja Gaidens or not. I don't know if it hopped around quite so much. I do not know if I remember that there was stuff in here. So, it's been so long. I don't know if this is going to get us anything or if this is just going to cause trouble. Do not arbitrarily fight black ninjas for no reason. Survey says... can we even go up the stairs? Kinda. So I guess maybe they allow you back in here just to go pick stuff up if you left it behind. It's probably the main reason, especially if you left the stone tablet or something. I also don't know if the books would have still been available. Oh, also, probably to get back into the monk's room would make sense. Except you can't get there from here, or can you? Oh, you can wall run. Yeah, you can probably wall run over there, so we don't really need to go back in there, though. I think if we do, it'll be later for another reason. Okay. Curiosity satisfied. We took out 3 black ninjas in the process. I think this might be a short mission with no boss. I could be wrong, because I know one of these was like so lacking a boss, they actually switched it up and nerfed some things and put a boss in there. Oh, could be the chopper. You gotta run away from a chopper for like 5 minutes. Or start overwriting our original saves here. Okay, so what fiendish behavior awaits us outside? Gates are all closed. Oh look, more military dudes with guns, except now they're bigger with a oversized bayonet on them. Right, they still go crunch the same as the others. Crunch. Looks like they just fire faster. Not bad. Slightly more resilient to my Izuna startup. Magical unlocking gates. Okay, so I think it lets us... so yeah, it lets us go in multiple directions. I don't think there's anything down here where we first faced the tentacle monster, but we're down here anyway just because I can't remember. Get ourselves into trouble for, again, no good reason. I better use a health for him. I'll take his. And they have grenades. So I have to come back through there, I'll probably have to fight them one more time. Yeah, so basically we're just walking back in through here. Oh, the good thing is, though, I think we are close proximity to the Muramasa stand if we go back through here. Bats. I don't care about bats at the moment. Oh, I could have gone this way anyway. 4,000, that's enough. Get us some... the other healths are 5,000. Just gonna have to live on small ones for now. We can upgrade the Warhammer. No, we can't. Not at least from a cost standpoint. 19. We need the health. Let's go 6. Hopefully find some others. So this ought to put us right... Yeah, we could have gone this way without going out the long way. I'm going to put us at a health and save. So what if we wasted time and lost points? I don't care. Okay. So we know this is a kind of giant loop around. I guess we'll take this way just for fun. Going to the left would have put us in the same spot. Stop that. Okay, make sure you're dead. At least the bullets don't necro, even though the zoom drops as everything else would. There we go, blue. So in this case, it's weird having a save point so close to the other one, but before you couldn't get to the monastery. So in one of the upgraded versions, I think a chopper will drop bombs while you're running down here. Otherwise, it's pretty uneventful. Trying to work our way back. Look, they blocked it with some APCs. Ninja ain't no scare. Oh, well maybe. And they got rockets. Come get me. Oh, grenades. Shoot those guys out, or if they voluntarily come out of truck them around. Not bad. I don't know if you can see a guy up there or not. Look like it, anyway. Alright, it's the only door we'll go through, I think, at the moment. Oops, not good. On fire. Not in a good way. Lame ninja. Okay, so it's a good thing I took care of these earlier, so we don't have to worry about them now. So we got the scarab and the chest, and if we fell or anything, then we'd have to be worried about traversing a level again. So I do believe I mentioned this, you can't get past without an exploding shuriken or hammer, which we conveniently have. Weak wall, big weapon. And that's about all we have to say about that for the moment. Okay. Good piece of the map. Need that. And this is going to put us out in a familiar area. We just have to unlock this from the other side. So I'm pretty sure we have to go that way, but just for curiosity and exploration to make sure we're not missing anything fun, we're coming back through here. We'll stop by Murmas's on the way. Actually, there might be something I think we can gain access to. Hey, that's not nice. Stop that. I don't know if those counters are effective at the pro level. I just don't use them or rely upon them. Might be to my own fault. Oh, we can go visit our magic glowing Xbox. Also, again, this is the alley that's no longer accessible. This would put us right under where those APCs were. Yeah, it lets us through. So I think they just want to keep you from, like, doing all this back and forth for no good reason. So that'll run us out back toward the moat, and I don't think there's anything of interest back there. Yep, these guys are on patrol. I don't remember the APC being in this area, though. Maybe let's come back this way. Ouch. Come on. Come on, man. Not good. Use the small one before the big one. Ouch. I don't see a guy up in that thing that's really shot at. So, despite better judgment, well, yeah, we'll try the clock tower again. Where we have nasties awaiting us if they come back. Nope. Okay, that's good. So, drawbridge area here. This. Oh, figure some more guys. Ouch. Alright, I've had enough of you guys. Get back away. Punch. I think that'll check out the other one too, yeah. So, once again, here's another one of our weak doors. To take it out with a hammer. Crunch. And... oh, goody. That was worth it. Let's see here. This is kind of interesting. So, big empty room. But you need a wall run to get out of here. They don't let you go out this way, so you can see it from the outside, but there's not much to it. There we go. That's what we needed. So now we can extend our health bar. Bingo. Alright. So nothing in that room. We've already, or at least nothing to go back to in that room yet. Nothing to see here. Giant gate in the way. We can hit up Muramas's while we're here, pick up a couple health. Yep, one of these guys. That's such a good idea. Not really. Talk to Trader Joe. Oh. Okay, still a long way off from upgrading there. Need these again. Ooh, another map. No, thank you. Yeah, so I think the Armlet of the Sun and Moon are in the shop. I think if you miss something, or at least a couple items, they might show up in here, but these two I don't think are on the map anywhere, so that's why it's only in the shop, because they're just basic offense and defense. Alright, so we're gonna go check the Hans Bar section, and I should not have wasted those health. No, I was getting low, might have needed it, but because we can go use our health, our magic generating X-Lax here. Ouch! And they respawn. One. There, for good measure. Okay. Blue, blue, blue. Biffed. Biffed again. You've really got to get that last step. It's like goes against nature to try to jump early, but you gotta get your placement just right. Ah, come on, ninja. There we go. Yeah, the cool thing is, I don't know if I mentioned the first time, it does the health and your ninpo, which is pretty advantageous. We can go back into Hans Bar, check out the arcade machine that we can't use yet. I don't think I'll bother. But we will leverage the save point while we're here. So now we can actually focus on getting back to that military area. And I don't think I'm going to fight these guys this time. Going the wrong way. Probably going to fight these guys. That. So curiously, if we can, we're gonna go take a look at the serpent statue that's out in the middle of town. Ooh, after we fight this guy. Oop, wrong way. That. Does it let us? You're a corridor. Okay, so I'm going to set these here just so they're out of inventory. We still got one more to find later. Yes, thank you, Ninja. could go the other way, but I just want to make sure I'm being thorough. Oh, nuts. Actually, I am going to go double back and go the other way because I realized this door with the yellow circle on it. Oh, no, I could be wrong. Hold on. I wanted to make sure I was checking this. See, now we got the skull key. So it opened up more than one door. So, we got a scarab here. Got a box. That's helpful. And we also have this goofy jumping thing we gotta do. And check that out. So we got a scarab over there. There's another one of these goofy ones you gotta do. Oh, and that biffed. Sir biffs a lot. Sir biffs a lot extra crispy. Come on! Oh, man. I think one of the biggest natural complaints about this game is the camera. Hey. There we go. 2 scarabs in the same area. Put us at 20. What's he gonna give us? 21. Oh, it's on. This thing is great for some of the bigger enemies. It's like the size of Hayabusa himself. I'm gonna save that for next time. It won't let us level it up yet anyway. Okay. So basically, the wooden sword in its full state, or this Davularo, big kind of anti... Well, even the Warhammer, both kind of large enemy dispatchers, but the problem is the Warhammer's got some sluggish maneuvers. Davularo, you can swing around almost like the dragon sword, so personally I find that one to be a little bit more effective. And as a side note, I do have, I think I have a section in the Firewall Protocol saga using a weapon inspired by this. And I know I don't stop to talk cross stuff while playing, but like as I mentioned in the intro, a lot of the stuff I've worked on over the years has been inspired by this. And with having a heavy martial arts background, I've made it so most of the characters have unique weapons, much like, you know, some of the older 3D Mortal Kombats might have done. You know, not all fighting games have weapon-based stuff, but it takes a lot of effort to try to come up with creative weapons and do so on such a large roster. So that's one of the things I've tried to do to make the Firewall Protocol saga a little bit more unique. Alright, so we took care of that, but we still got to go inside at the upper level here. And by the way, if you're lurking and watching, don't forget to hit the red pills, shares, likes, follows, so keep track of what's going on, especially since we have a lot of random schedule stuff going on lately. So, okay, also, so this is one thing completely removed in the newer versions. Like, you can interact with this, and there will be nothing here. Or it says, oh, it looked like there was a bow here at one point. So now, the way this one's set up, you give up the old bow for the new one, it asks you the question, and be like, yep. And once it does, it actually unlocks, or locks one and unlocks the other. And you can't undo it at that point, which is fine. But then you actually have to shoot some stuff out from the window here, I believe, or the dudes. Trying to remember how this worked. Thought we had to shoot something over there, but the shutters are still down, so maybe we're gonna have to come back. Yeah, there's no dude over there yet. And I just wasted 2 arrows. Yep, see, it says the window's blocked, so we're gonna have to come back here in a sec. now they start doing all kinds of goofy stuff here. I think we just basically run around here for a couple minutes. I don't know if I have to take these guys out. Yeah, trying to shoot them is virtually impossible. You can't shoot the arrow in the air, or while jumping like you can in arrows. So, will it let us out? The answer is no. So you essentially got to try to figure these guys out another way, and I think... Here. There we go. One way. Come on, pick up with the arrows. There we go. So at least I shot him through the plating. So this is where there's like absolutely no boss, which they did rectify by reusing another boss. So it's like, hey, let's just run around, avoid some missiles. I better use some small health just in case I do something stupid. Highly probable. So yeah, we got a helicopter flying over shooting at us without any way to attack it. Good job, Ninja. You got like Jedi reflexes here, deflecting bolts with the katana. Yeah, that's why I use the health. There's not anywhere to hide from it either, so it's just like dodging. See, like, silliest boss concept ever. And it leaves. But it then shows you that the shutters are now open, so we can go back up into the room we were just at. I think. What's it gonna do? Maybe take a long way? Silly. Unless because it wants to funnel us toward more dudes or something. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. Yep, that's what it is. There's a dude up in the window you gotta shoot out, so therefore you satisfied all the enemies. And he will shoot rockets at you. There we go. I'll poke his head back up like a whack-a-mole. There we go. Okay. Now the door should unlock. Oh, and it also gives you the visual cue about the bow and arrow, or the bow, which we already took. A little out of order. No, no, not thinking there. Stop that. Stop that. Do not want to redo this. There's blue. I mean, so really the nature of trying to do this is just almost like artificially sending you to do an exercise, and I think that's probably why they compressed this, but it just makes the way it is now feel a little bit more weird. That's like, hey, you can come up here and shoot the thing out, but we already gave you the bow needed for it. Oh boy, don't run out of arrows here. Oh, boo. Yes, I can see that. Ninja fail. I have to go get the arrows. I should have crapped those ones down there. Not wasting precious essence on arrows. Especially since we've been at a health deficit. Oh, forget about these guys. Oh, go through the door. Go through the door. There, skip them. Oh, come on, Ninja. What's going on with you gimpy legs? Hayabusa must have skipped leg day. Come on. Okay, yeah. Say we try this again. There we go. Okay, let's get the remaining stuff we need from Muramasa, and I think we will be at a good break point. Oh, so run right past him. Alright, 2,500. Got some frustrating sections come up, so I'm gonna spend a little bit more here. Eventually, we're gonna need the money to spend on weapon upgrades. So, other than those guys shooting at you in the chopper chase, there's no boss. Finish the level and carry on to the next. Just like that. Ninja scrub. And we shall save. Alright, there you have it. There's another couple levels of Ninja Gaiden Vanilla Edition on the original Xbox. So, alright, thanks to any of you out there lurking, watching, and watching the replay once they're up. So, don't forget, you can keep an eye on any of our platforms. Hit the likes, hit the follows, that way you know when we're on. Since today's Thursday, that means tomorrow's Friday. Weekly stream for Mercenaries on the Xbox. And don't forget to check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/TheEnforcerOS. And that ought to do it for tonight. Hope everybody has a good one.